comment, like, subscribe. I'd like to know some of the ways that you practice protective styling. Hello, it's Layefa. How are you? So I want to talk to you a little bit about my protective styling method. I currently have these faux locks in, and probably the next video you see might be me taking them down or taking them out, and it's the beginning of April now. So I've had these in for well over 8 weeks, and hence the head wrap. It is overdue, it needs to come down. And some people ask, how do I manage to keep in my protective styles in for so long? Well, first of all, it depends on the style. So because I'm currently wearing faux locks, what tends to happen is faux locks look better with age, especially if you have a kinkier, coilier type of hair. So I've got, like, I would say 4C hair. And what happens is after about 3 to 4 weeks, when your hair's like, you've got a little bit of regrowth and it's a little bit older, that's when the beauty of the look comes out, because then it looks more natural, it looks realistic. The downside to that, I should probably zoom out a little bit. I'm trying to get all my hair in, but it's tricky. The downside to that is by the time it's 3 to 4 weeks, it's actually a good time to take out your hair. But obviously that's when the beauty of it comes out. Now, typically, if it's like braids or twists, by the sort of 5-6 week mark, I would take it out. I'm always pushing my protective styles longer than I should. Now, this isn't for everybody. With faux locks, I'd leave it in for like a good, in this case, 8 to 10 weeks or whatever, 8, 9, 10 weeks. And how I maintain them, because it's faux locks, is I wash my hair. So I wash my scalp. So by the time, so if I've got my natural hair out, I might wash my hair every fortnight. Not every week. I used to do every week. I don't wash my hair every week anymore. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. So every fortnight I'm washing my hair. By the 3 to 4 week mark, I'm washing my hair. I do have a video on how I wash my I should have a video. If I don't, I will link it. I should have a video on how I wash my hair with faux locks, but I generally like to focus on my scalp, and then I might wet the hair itself. I should have a video. If I don't, remind me to make one next time I have a protective styling. But I wash my hair the 3 to 4 week mark, and then I will constantly be spritzing my scalp with water and essential oils just to keep my scalp refreshed over the period of wearing a protective style. It just works for me. So obviously my hair's a lot older now, so the regrowth it's no longer like, oh, this is great. To me, it's like, no, I need to wear a head wrap to wrap up my hair. Now, after having my hair in for such a long period of time, I will then give my hair a break for another period of time. So after having my hair in for like 2 months, yes, essentially 2 months, I will then let my natural hair rest for 2 months. I will not put braids in, I will not put faux locks in, I most likely won't wear a wig. I just want my hair to breathe, because what tends to happen is a little bit of damage control, because I've been rocking my hair for longer than the ideal period, because protective styling is great for letting your hair just grow, but also when you've had it in for too long, you can actually start to cause breakage. Your sensitive areas start breaking. Especially me, I'm very aware that my temples and my edges are very fragile. That's where I will experience the most amount of breakage. So because I've had my hair in for a long period of time, I would then let my hair rest and give it all the love that it needs, just by not having it in braids or twists or any extensions. There's a damage control happening, because I'm aware that my edges might need rescuing, and that's when I can, because I won't have any extensions, I can then actually get my hands in. So the protective styling that may take place is maybe low buns, high buns, twists, plaits, but plaits with my own hair, or I won't even necessarily say cane roll or cornrow, because that again can be a lot of tension on the edges. But these are the things that I like to practice once I take out my hair. So although you might see me have a protective style for a long stretch, I'm very aware that there's now, because I've just enjoyed the hair so much, I've enjoyed the protective style probably too much, I now have a little bit of damage control. So I will give my hair a break for another 2 months, and especially if we're now getting into the warmer seasons, which we are, I might let my hair just rest for the whole of the summer. And that way I'm not only letting my hair breathe, I'm letting my hair get some vitamin D, like just letting it get natural sunlight. I might then, after sort of like the 2-month break, I might consider oh, do I want to wear a wig or do I want to braid? That's when I start. So summer is really the time when, after I've had my hair in protective style, probably throughout the winter, but it's never really throughout the winter, because as I said, if I've had my hair in a protective style for 8 weeks, which is, 2 months, I'm then giving myself 2 months break, and then I'll have a protective style again for another 2 months break. But even if I hadn't left my hair in for 2 months, I would still give my hair a break, because the hair does need time to just breathe and recover and just not have so much tension and weight on it. So even if I had my hair in for 3 weeks to a month, I wouldn't take my hair out and then restyle it like the same week or the same day or I wouldn't do that. I would give myself a couple of weeks to just let my hair do its thing and then restyle. But that's kind of how I've been practicing my protective styling for me. Comment below, I'd love to know what works for you. Yes, every time I have a protective style in my hair, I am washing my hair. I'm finding ways to access my scalp, even if it is like a crochet, I find ways to access my scalp that work for me. And if it does get too irritating, then you would know, I would take it out and we'd talk about it. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. I'd like to know some of the ways that you practice protective styling. How do you deal with damage control? Because anytime there's a protective style and you're having like extra hair on your head, when it comes to like extensions or faux locks or whatever it is, there's always some sort of damage control. How do you combat that? Or do you just go in one after the other with style? Because I find that I can't do that. My edges just need a moment. Maybe your edges are stronger than mine and they can go in like style after style and you could just, but my edges tend to just need a moment to recover. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Until the next video. Bye.